Yes, welcome to Real Talk with Ghost and Big G. I am your host, Ghost.
I am Big G.
Episode 167, folks.
Episode 167 is here. We are back.
We are back. Yes, we are. And big shout out to Frank Styles. 336 Pull Up Podcast was guest last time.
Pull up.
2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. Shout out to him for filling in.
Yeah, you can't forget that name. That's a great name, man.
It is a great name. Love
pull
it.
Up,
Love
pull
it.
up. Pull up and enjoy yourself. Yeah.
Yeah. So we have been gone for 2 weeks. I've been getting a lot of questions, questioning what the hell's going on.
Yeah.
Look, we did say a couple weeks back, we're going to take a little time because the travel schedule got a little crazy.
Yeah.
You know, I've been moving around. I was in, where was I? In Allentown, PA.
Okay.
I was in Savannah, Georgia. So we were moving around a little bit. So
yeah. I feel like I've been stuck in Jersey, it seemed like is or Brooklyn and Jersey, I should say.
Yeah, so we've been moving around, folks, a little bit, but we are back. We got a brand new episode for you. So lots to talk about. Want to get into. We got the weekly rant.
Right.
For old and new listeners, the weekly rant is something me and my brother Big G here. We talk about something that happened to us during the week.
Yeah.
We discuss it on the air here, and you guys tell us if we handle the situation correctly. Mm-hmm. That's the essence of the rant.
Yes.
But before we get into that, Big J, I got to tell you something. All right? So we haven't talked that much,
right?
But so I was in Allentown, PA. Shout out to all of the listeners in PA.
Okay.
Allentown, PA is a it's a special place.
It's why is that?
It's very special.
Special to you or special in general?
Well, let me say this. Allentown, and this is no disrespect. This is respectfully, I'm not disrespect anyone. Right. But they're missing things in Allentown, PA.
Okay.
They're
missing, like what?
They're missing masks. There's no mask wearing out there.
Okay.
Whatsoever.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of missing teeth, unfortunately. A lot of people. I've never been in a town where so many people are missing teeth. It's just what's going on out there?
It's a thing, right? Yeah.
You know, you're getting dinner and the waitress got no teeth. It's just it's different. I'm just not used to it. I just
why worry about that? You know, just let it be free. Probably free spirited people out there. You know.
Yeah, they're a little too free, man. Get some teeth, man. That's not a thing.
No,
nothing cute about that. Get some teeth, and I could see if it was one or two people, but it was an abundance of that.
Really,
very strange.
No disrespect though.
That was not this. It is what it is. I didn't ask. You know, maybe next time I go, I'm gonna ask why. Is there any particular reason y'all don't have no teeth?
Like in Texas, in Houston, they put gold caps instead. You know,
do something, or just wear the mask. Then I don't have to see
it. True. Yeah.
You put the mask on, it hides the teeth. You can't do both. You can't have no mask and no teeth.
Nah, I got you right. Yeah.
Can't do it. But it is what it is. And like I said, Savannah, shout out to Savannah, Georgia. Was out there for a little bit moving around, and beautiful place. Beautiful. If folks, if you guys have not been there, it has a little bit of a New Orleans feel to it.
Okay.
We were hanging out on the River Street, had a great time down there. Great time. Yeah. So
Savannah's beautiful. Yeah, Savannah is upcoming too. I mean, it's a lot of new property out there, so it's good.
Yeah, restaurants, fine dining. You know, I had a really good time. So shout out to them as well too. But shout out to all of you guys. Again, we are on YouTube as well, so definitely check out and subscribe and like it. You know, like you listen right now. You're listening to this in the car or in the gym, but you can't see our face expressions. You can't see when Big G says something that's so ridiculous.
Yeah,
you're not going to be able to experience it because you can't see it.
Or when Ghost has said some outrageous, they may get someone may pull up on him in the studio.
No. You like I say, so you got to check us out on YouTube as well. But so good stuff, man. How you been?
I mean, good, man. Just enjoying this football. Anytime football season's in, I feel good.
Yeah,
football season makes you feel good. You come home Sundays from 12 to about 11. Don't bother me.
Don't bother me.
12 midday to 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah, you can OD. Then you got Monday game.
Yeah, you got Monday. Then you got the Thursday game.
And you got the Thursday game.
Then back at it on Sunday.
At it on Sunday. What a beautiful time, folks.
Beautiful time.
Time. Yeah, I do agree. We got the fantasy football going.
That's right.
This is what at least our 17th year.
Yeah.
Together playing in fantasy.
I agree.
Shout out to Fred Fox. In your terrible team.
Yeah. And the commissioner, Bernie. Shout out
to him too.
Setting up all these years. Yeah.
Yeah. Doing a horrible job as well.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
So the rules, man. Get the rules
man.
changed.
Yeah, we got to have a discussion about that.
Right.
But lots to talk about this week. Why don't we get into the weekly rant? Because this is what the people want to hear. That's what they want to hear. I get it all the time, man.
Yeah. I agree.
So why don't you kick it off first this week?
Okay, so this is Big G talking, and my rant is definitely. I want to come at a different angle this time. I want to apologize.
Okay.
To the person I don't know his name. I want to apologize to him.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong. This is my scenario. So the other day, I'm in a supermarket, right? And I come up to the supermarket. I'm in a rush, right? Now, the car parked next to me. The guy is something's wrong with his car. The car won't start. So he asked me to give him a jump. Now, am I obligated to give this man a jump?
No obligation whatsoever.
No obligation, right? Now I have cables in my car. Actually, I have one of these things that you kind of like
the box,
like a box, like a battery.
Yeah, I know exactly.
On top of the car has to pull out the cables, attach it. But I'm in a rush. I got to get home. I got people at the house. I'm doing a cookout, and I got to get back to the house, get back to the people. So he says, "Hey, can you give me a jump? I think my car won't start for some reason." So I said to him, "Where's your car?" He says, "Right here." I try to get out of it that way first, like I'm too far away from him. Then he says, "I'm right here. I'm parked right next to you." I said, "Is that your car right there?" He said, "Yeah, I'm right next to you." I said, "What kind of battery do you have?" I said, "What kind of battery do you have?" He said, "The regular kind." I don't know the name of it. It was the regular kind. I said, "I don't think my cables work with that battery." I said, I don't think my cables work with that battery. And then now this is what I apologize for, because now he definitely didn't believe that. He said, he said, hey buddy, if you don't mind, you can just try it. So I said, okay, let me go out and try it. I went to the back of my car. He's in the front by his car, right?
Right.
I act like I couldn't find them. I said, "Oh, I thought they were in here, but I can't find them." I said, I apologize. I thought I had my cables with me. So I closed my trunk quick, opened it and closed it quick. So I said, "I apologize. I thought I can't find it." But I'm lying to this guy.
Right.
And I'm saying, now I feel so, after I left, I was glad I got out of there. But when I got home, I was so upset with myself. Like, I should help the guy, but I was in a rush though. I'm not obligated to help him. I'm hoping someone else helped him after I left though.
I'm a call. It's very foul.
No, I mean, I'm in a rush. I got people at the house waiting for the meat, waiting for the burgers,
waiting for the meat. Jesus.
This is not an X-rated show. Yeah, waiting for the hamburgers.
Waiting for the meat.
Yeah,
let me name an episode. Waiting for the meat.
Waiting for the hamburgers and burgers and hot dogs, stuff like that. Ribs.
Look, here's the thing. The reason why I say it's foul because the man is in need of help.
Yeah, he was in need of help.
He's in that, so it's you have to call foul on it. But
okay, there you go.
I understand. Like sometimes when you are in that tunnel vision on that mode of I got to get to where I got to get to, nothing else matters.
Right.
Nothing else matters.
Let me add this in though. A few months ago, maybe 6 months ago, I was in Albany. It was a while ago, right? And I was and the car broke down. The battery wouldn't start. The car wouldn't start. A young lady, me, my wife, my two kids, gave us a jump. Out of kindness of her heart, she didn't blink an eye. She said, "Oh, right, okay, I don't know how to do it, but I said I could do it for you as long as you have the cables, have everything I need. All I need is your car." She said, "Yeah, go ahead, do what you gotta do." And I gave the car a jump, and I got home from Albany. It's a good couple hour ride. And I didn't pay it forward.
Yeah, like I said, you gotta kind of call foul. But I understand. I've seen a situation one time, Big G, where guy gave a jump and it messed up his car.
That's the worst. Yes.
Now both cars are stranded.
Right.
That could have happened to you.
But you do a lot of cooking, right?
Oh yeah. I get busy.
Right.
Busy
so let me ask you. You put all this time into your ribs. Right. And you gonna let them burn?
No, I'm not gonna let them burn. But
okay, yeah,
again, you got people at the house.
No,
you can tell them to turn the ribs. You can tell them, hey, turn the ribs. And number two, how long does it take to jump a car, bro?
Yeah, but
how long does it take? Okay, take care.
Yeah,
have a great day, sir.
Hey, let's say if it didn't work, I'm obligated to get him working. Like it's my duty to get him back in action. So,
sir, I gave you a jump. Sounds like it's an alternator. Sounds like you have another issue. You're gonna have to call AAA.
Yeah,
problem solved.
Hey, but I need your agent's number because I did some great acting. I said, oh, it was here just 5 minutes ago. I can't find it now. I was into it.
Woe is me. I wish I could have found it.
Yeah.
Sorry, buddy.
I was laying on like Denzel out there, man.
Yeah. Look.
Right.
Sometimes you got to do it. I hear you. Still foul.
These cables ain't got nothing on me. That's my acting. That's my acting right there. So
yeah, hit us up.
I feel
Big
bad.
G,
I apologize.
Instagram and Twitter.
Yeah, I apologize.
I'm curious to hear what y'all gonna say about this. This is I can't co-sign this one. I'm sorry. I can't co-sign. Big G not giving a jump to a person in distress. I wonder if it was a woman in distress. Would you have done it? Would the ribs burn if it was a woman, elderly person, child?
I'm not letting my ribs burn for nobody.
No, so there you go. Yeah. There you go. You see what we're working with here, folks.
But a lot of time in preparing into that.
Yeah. I ran out, people waiting. Yeah. People waiting for you at the house. Yeah. Damn a good Samaritan.
Yeah. Nothing worse than giving out burned food. Come on.
Yeah.
They're gonna look at me like I did something wrong.
Yeah. Can't do it. Won't eat it. Can't do it.
Can't do it. Right.
Can't do it. Yeah. Hit us up. Go to Big G Instagram and Twitter. Let us know what you think of Big G's rant. Was he foul or was he right? I don't know. Yeah. You guys make the decision.
Okay.
So here's my rant. My rant is it's not really a rant. More like a complaint, but I think people can understand it.
Relate to it. Okay.
Can relate to it. So I recently had my garage doors replaced. Which is an all-day big job.
It is. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, all-day big job. I mean, they went from I'm talking about tear the whole thing down, start fresh, put up new rails, new chain, all that stuff, right?
Makes sense. Yeah.
At the state of the art thing, lifts very quietly, comes down. My last one was sounded like my house was going to come apart.
Yeah, that's no good. Yeah,
it was no good. But here's the rant. So these guys are working, and they're like younger guys. When I say younger, meaning they're probably in their 20s.
Young. Okay.
Yeah, pretty young. Two guys.
The owner or
no?
It's crew.
The installers.
Okay.
Yeah, in their 20s. Two young guys.
Okay.
So I'm going in and out the house while they're doing their job because it's literally an all-day job. I'm talking 8 to probably 7.
Okay.
Doing a lot of work. So I went out the house, came back in, and I'm working from home, and they're in the garage, and I don't hear no noise.
No noise, right?
No, it's very, very quiet, right?
Okay.
For a long period of time.
Right.
So, as I'm kind of going back and forth, I go out there.
Right.
You tell me what you would do. The two guys are laying down on the ground, resting.
Resting.
Yeah. I mean, hands behind their head, laid out on the floor.
What was it, lunchtime? Like we were eating lunch?
You know what? It could have been, but I don't think you should be taking no lunch or no break like that on a job. You don't take a lunch. You get your little cheese sandwich and you're back on the job. I don't think you should be laying down on the ground like the day's over.
Okay.
So I go in there, I go, yo, hey,
wait a second. Okay.
What's going on, fellas? Hey, everything good? Everything okay here?
Right.
What's going on?
Right.
You're sleeping on the job. That's how I'm looking at it. And they're just sitting there like there's no big deal. There's no rush. There's no urgency. I was like, I said to him very politely, I said, yeah, guys, you guys gotta come on, man. You gotta get back to work, man. I said, you guys can't be here all day now. Let's get back to work.
Okay.
And they kind of gave me this look like,
yeah,
you're not gonna get a good job.
Yeah.
The doors are gonna be crooked.
Yeah.
You're gonna have an issue, sir. That's what I felt like.
You have some nerve, yeah. Yeah.
Right. So what I'm saying is if you had walked into and you saw people laying down, sleeping on the job, wouldn't you question that? Like, what's going on? What are y'all doing?
No, you're
Go
lucky.
Eat in your car. Go eat in your car.
Okay, that's fair.
You don't lay down on the job like you're sleeping. They were both doing it.
A lot of times the crew. Well, let me ask you: were they dropped off, or they had their own cars?
They had their own cars.
Okay,
their own vehicle.
Okay. I mean, my first thought was like watch them. See them on the ground, laying down, eating lunch. I hope.
I see no sandwiches.
I'll go back. Well, I'll go back in the house regardless, right? Mm-hmm. Now, if I go back out there 10 minutes from now, 15 minutes from now, and they're still laying down, I was like, hey, you guys, how you guys doing? You guys taking lunch now? And so I will confirm it, right? And if they say yes, then I'll let them be. Everyone's entitled to their lunch. You go to work. You want a lunch, don't you?
Yeah, I do, but I'm not going to. Okay, you go into your job, you're going to lay down on the floor?
No. I'm going to go to my car, right?
You go to your car, you go to your designated area. I'm not saying, because to me, that doesn't look like you're taking lunch. It's like you're taking advantage. Like, I don't know if you get paid more by the hour. I don't know. Let's get this stuff, clean this stuff up.
Wait,
get the hell out.
Right, so when you said it to them, what did they say?
They kind of looked at me like I guess was doing something wrong, or I was
you offended them, right? Yeah,
I'm not offended. I said, hey, come on, guys. So what's going on? What are y'all guys doing? Sleeping on the job. It's not what you're here for.
Right.
Rest when you get home. This is the time to work.
No. Listen, I think you got it backwards, my brother. You gotta understand they're doing a job. You gotta let them do their job. Now, maybe they're waiting for a part to be delivered. I don't know.
Oh, come on, man.
I don't know what they're doing. You need to confirm by asking a question.
That's what I did. I questioned what's going on.
And yes, they jumped back up. They got back to work.
No, they they did. Kind of like, hey, like, what's this guy's deal?
Yeah,
like I did something wrong. Was I wrong on this?
I think you're wrong. Yeah, you jumped the gun. I think you jumped the gun on this one, because you should have confirmed when they're on lunch right away before you say, hey, you guys got to get back to work. You should have confirmed what they're doing. What exactly are you guys doing?
I saw what they were doing. They were sleeping on the ground, laying down on the job. It's unacceptable, man. I don't know. Hit us up, goes to Big G, Instagram and Twitter. If you have work done at your place of residence, you seeing people sleeping on the job, are you going to question that? Are you going to are you going to say something to those workers if you see that happening?
I'll give them a certain time slot, like give them a certain time period. If they're laying down in the same position for more than 15 minutes, then we want to question it and confirm.
I should have got a discount.
Yeah,
I should have got a discount. That's that. Actually, no, I'm gonna go back and see if I can get some sort of refund or something. Can't be sleeping on the job. You don't sleep on your job, right?
Never. No.
Exactly. I don't sleep on mine either.
Wait, I got a better question for you though. Are you one of those guys when you haven't work done at your house, you stand there and watch them the whole time, or do you leave the area?
I go back and forth, but I keep a watchful eye.
Oh, you do?
I'm just not, blind. So I'm missing stuff. Right. Hey, sometimes I test you. Yo, my man, you see the screwdriver? That screwdriver sitting over here. You seen it?
Right.
Maybe I put a 20 out, see if anyone take it. You gotta test them.
Yeah, but you're sitting there. If I can't stand the homeowner who's standing behind the contractor, almost like he's trying to learn how to do it.
That's another thing. There's nothing wrong with that.
No,
if I said it,
read a book. Read a book.
No,
go to YouTube.
Learning, like I say, is it better that I'm looking at you to learn, or is it looking at better to make sure you don't steal?
No,
which one are you gonna be more offended by?
Even looking to learn. Listen, sir, I don't. How would you like to do your job if someone looking down your back the whole day? Come on now, that's just disrespectful.
I wouldn't
give the guy person some room to do their work, and then if you want to check, hey, you guys want some water, and you can check to see what's going on. You can look.
Do you offer water?
Always, yeah. You don't offer water. You don't have a bottle of water when people come to your house. Oh my God! That's why your garage gonna be cooking.
Well,
that's why you're laying down.
Shouldn't you bring water with you?
Of course, but right. I mean, they're working outside on your garage,
right?
And it's still hot out,
right?
How do you not offer them some water?
I would figure they already have it, and plus, when they're in a COVID environment, they may not want to use the cups I got.
No, give them the whole bottle, a small bottle of water. Yeah, give them here's a cold bottle of water. Here you go. You get a better job that way anyway. That's
okay. Give them water, you get a better job.
Yeah.
Okay. Learn something new today.
Yeah, man.
Okay. All right.
Let me do some work at your house, man. You're gonna find a lot of things missing. Yeah.
Hit us up, Ghost at Big G, Instagram and Twitter. Let me know, was I wrong on that? Did I jump the gun as Big G said?
Yeah, I think you did.
You know what? So I'm going to talk about a couple. I got a couple of stupid things that are going on right now. I need some answers to. A lot of foolishness. Here's the first one. There's a contest that's on ESPN.
Right.
It's called Air Guitar Contest.
Air guitar. Okay.
Are we really lacking sports to this degree?
Wow.
It's bad enough that we have bowling.
Bowling is that's awesome.
Come on. It's one of the most, if you're a proficient in bowling, you're not an athlete. Not an athlete. I'm going to say it right now. You're not an athlete. If you're a fencer, you're not an athlete. I'm putting this in the same category. Oh, it was the other ridiculous sport they do, cornhole. On TV.
On TV. I've seen that before. I've seen
ridiculous. That. Are we starving for ratings like this? Yeah. Now you're putting air guitar.
That's impossible.
This is a YouTube moment.
Yeah. How's that possible?
Oh, how do you even judge who wins?
Yeah, that's crazy.
The producer of that segment should be fired. Who came up with this idea? Who's air guitar?
Who's watching it? It sounds like you watched it though.
No, I didn't watch it, man. I did not watch it.
It sounds like you watched it.
I didn't watch it.
I didn't get this part. I didn't get this memo part of the show.
No, I didn't know.
I didn't know about this. It's a surprise to me.
Air guitar contest.
Yeah.
This that's foolishness.
Wow.
Absolute foolishness. Would you participate in a contest like that?
I'll probably do very well.
So you're participating in it?
Yeah, I just go back. Basically, all you're doing is acting.
Mm-hmm.
You're entertaining through your body movement because you're not playing anything, obviously. But I can see that being very entertaining though. You get creative.
You would like it.
Get a little creative.
Guitar hero. You play guitar hero.
Oh yeah, I'm the man in that game. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. Am I really surprised that you would do that?
Nah.
Yeah. I want to know who's out there, one, playing air guitar, and number two, who's watching this.
We all play air guitar. The question is how long you play it for. You can't tell me you heard a song on the radio and then you do your part.
How you do it? Do what?
Yeah. That's the part you do. Let me do it again.
Yeah, please. It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
another YouTube moment. You knew how ridiculously you look right now. But again, like I said, I'm not surprised. Everyone has probably done it for a quick second, but I wouldn't go on national TV and do it as a contest.
That's good. Yeah. That's a good point. That's a good point.
In that situation, there's no winners. It's just losers. It's only losers in that situation. Right. Trust me when I tell you. Air guitar, folks. That's one.
That in mind. Yeah, I keep that in mind.
Another stupid thing here. Have you heard the story? And I just apologize. My contacts are killing me. Would you go to dinner with Jay-Z or take $500,000? Which one would you rather do? Dinner with Jay-Z or get offered $500,000?
Now, am I in the business or just talking about just me personally?
You personally.
Okay.
Think about it.
Think about this. Yeah, go and see Jay-Z be cool. I could probably pick his brain. Maybe I could learn something here and there. But I'm not in the industry, nor do I plan on being in the industry.
Okay, but so Jay-Z does things outside of the industry.
Yeah, but I don't care about Blue. That's the thing. That's the deal. So I want the $500,000. I could take that and do my own investment, get my own, do my own thing. But I don't need to have dinner with Jay-Z.
The majority of folks who was polled said they would have the dinner with Jay-Z. For one thing, you're stupid.
Yeah, listen,
if you rather do that, you're stupid. Number two, they're saying that they're learning and he's giving them game where that the amount of knowledge that they're getting from him could be worth more than $500,000.
Okay,
right?
I'll get the $500,000 and go talk to someone else.
To me, that's a no-brainer. You go there and sit there, and there's no guarantee there's no guarantee what he tells you at that dinner is going to make you $500,000.
Right.
In the great words of Perkins, take the for show instead of trying to get a little more.
wait, you're saying have dinner with him or not?
I'm saying take the $500,000.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. I thought you were saying the other way. Yeah. Okay.
Take the for show is the $500,000.
Yeah.
That makes no sense.
Yeah, it makes no sense to me.
Look, I'm saying he's not a wealth of knowledge in what he's done, but you think he's going to give me $500,000 worth of knowledge, actionable knowledge I could use right when I leave the table?
No.
Unless you offer me some sort of joint venture partnership. I mean, what do you tell him? Hey, I started Rockefeller Records. This is what I did. Here's the blueprint for that. That's all good. Doesn't mean that necessarily is going to work for me.
But
not guaranteed.
Not guaranteed. But now, okay. But now, I still say I would take the 500,000.
Of course.
But let me say this though. Let's say we have dinner with him, right?
Yeah.
We talking about our podcast. Say, hey, you know what? I like what you guys are doing. I'm gonna sponsor you guys. Now that 500 is it's chump change now. You know?
That's true. But that's again, just think about your situation you are in life.
Okay. Yeah.
You say, hey, here's the thing.
Yeah.
That could happen.
Right.
This will happen.
Yeah. I rather take like you said.
Would.
Yeah.
Would. That's what it comes down to.
Yeah.
So now again, more foolishness. That's I mean, anyone who takes that deal is a moron.
No, I'm not taking that. I'm taking the money. Yeah.
Yeah, take that for sure. Come on.
We're on the same page there.
Here's another dumb thing. I was in the airport, man. So I've been traveling a little bit.
Right.
And I just, I'm a very curious person. I look around my surroundings all the time. I listen, I learn, and I observe.
That's right.
I don't know if you ever noticed this. When you look, I'm sitting there at the window watching, we're on the tarmac.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at the guy. He has on the headphones like we're wearing now.
Right.
He has on orange, looks like a life preserver, whatever. Whatever best.
Right.
2 orange batons look like glow sticks to me. Right?
Yeah.
And he's sitting there and all he's doing is a YouTube moment, folks. He's just waving them. Yeah. Right? I don't know if he's in a Vegas dance club.
Yeah.
Or what is he doing?
Maybe he's twerking, right? Yeah, who knows?
Right. My point was when I'm saying, what value? What is that man doing?
Now, okay, let me stop you there. He has the very, very his job is very crucial for him to do his job correctly.
Okay.
Because he's directing a massive plane, a jet, whatever you want to call it. And wrong movement could have devastating effects.
Really?
Casualties, possibly.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
So the plane is not moving, right? That's one thing.
But it's his job to move the plane.
Yeah, he's moving the thing 2 miles an hour, right?
Yeah.
He's telling him to move it from here to here.
That's right.
Right? And you think that pilot is solely dependent on that one particular guy with the glow sticks?
No, but
is that what you're telling me?
That's his indicator. That's his marker. Oh yeah, they rely on those guys. Yeah, definitely. I'll put this. If that guy's not there, they're not moving that plane. I'll put it like that.
How much does he get paid? Because if he's getting paid a significant amount of money, I'm gonna quit. No, because all he does is this.
Yeah.
Move forward. Okay. Move to the right. That's all he does.
Yeah. But he probably gets paid very little. Probably.
Right. But I'm saying you can't tell me you can't find something automated, something in a headset that says, "Hey, vector 47, move to your right, move to your right, go 2 degrees to your left. We're gonna take off at 5 miles an hour going down a runway first." You tell me you can't get that type of information?
No, there's too
relying on a primitive guy standing there with a glow stick.
Yeah, there's too much. There's too much involved. Too much at stake for them to take that chance of relying on a machine. They need to have a person back. You need to have a person back. That job will never be replaced by a computer or a machine.
Really? So all that stuff they're using in the cockpit, I guess, doesn't count, right? No. Doesn't matter, right? Yeah. No, he's out there in the rain. He's out there in the snow. You can't tell me there's not another better position.
Plane's not moving unless you tell them to move. He or she. Yeah.
I watched him the whole time. I said that guy is adding zero value. How do you train someone? How long is the training for that position? 8 minutes?
Extensive. No,
7 minutes. Hey, so you want the plane to go forward. You do this. You go
right.
Move it forward, right? You want the plane to move to the left.
Right.
You do that, right? And if you want them to go back, you go like this.
Right.
That's it. That's it. Training's complete, sir.
No, that's the easy part. The hard part is how far should the plane move back and when to stop, and how far should go to the left, when to stop. That's what he's really doing.
And you think he's doing all that because he's not talking to the guy. So you think he's doing all that indicating with the batons?
Yes.
Oh, come on, man. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Guy looks like he's out there dancing. Yeah, looks like a conductor out there.
Yeah, as he's doing.
Useless job, man. I'm telling you. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Call in if that's your job, that's your profession. Please hit us up and let us know exactly your thoughts about what Ghost is saying. I support you guys.
No,
I support you guys.
That was all respectively.
Yeah, I support you guys.
As long as you say you respectively, you don't.
Yeah, that's true. Takes everything away.
Takes everything you said away, right? So
yeah, that's true.
I said it, so you can't come for me. Right. And for me, I'm not coming for anyone. I'm just asking questions. I'm just curious. I'm just naturally curious. If anyone who works in that position, enlighten me. That's all I ask.
That's why we do this, right? That's why we do this. Be educated. Yeah.
I look to be educated. I don't know everything. I know a lot.
Okay.
I know a lot.
Right.
But I like to be educated. Yeah. Very, very strange, though. I thought it was highly entertaining, though, but it is what it is. So moving on.
Okay.
I want to ask you a question. This is not a serious note, but just something I thought was one of those situations make you say, something to think about. Yeah. So I was watching this TV show. I forgot what channel. It could be on maybe AMC or, it's one of those true crime channels.
Right.
So it's basically about kids who get life sentences for doing such a heinous crime at minor ages. Kids are like 15, 14, 13, and they get life.
Right? Yeah.
So I was watching a couple of these stories, and some of these kids, man, like, murdered these people and just cold blood, just, non-caring, just very, very brutal, graphic murders, right? And they get life sentences. And then what happens, like 28, 25 years later, they're looking to try to get a new court date or appeal that they're a changed person and hopes for the point of getting out, because these are getting life at that age. When I first saw that, I was like, and if you watch the stories, you see the crimes that they did, you like, I'm thinking, man, if that was one of my family members, let them rot.
Yeah.
Let them rot. That's what I'm thinking.
That's your first thought. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, they're so brutal, and a kid at 16, 15, would you say a kid knows right from wrong at 15 and 16?
No.
You don't think so?
They know right from wrong.
Yeah.
There's a lot of other circumstances that go into it of why they did what they did. It's not just as much right and wrong.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I'll give you an example. One of the stories where they lured this guy out to the woods, and they just shot him. Just shot him, and he was still alive, and they shot him again and killed him. Just wanted to shoot him. There was no reason. This person had a family, had kids, shot him for literally no reason. You can't tell me a 15 or 16-year-old
that's wrong.
Doesn't know that he shouldn't do that.
Yeah, they definitely know.
Right. 16 years old and with a group of friends.
Right.
Now, thinking about that, I'm thinking about it from that side. And that's why I always say it's important to put yourself in other people's shoes. So I'm thinking it from, if that was a family member, someone I know, someone did that, how would I feel?
Okay.
Let them rot. But then I looked at it from a point of a parent.
Right.
You have kids. We both have kids. Kids do dumb things.
Yeah.
And when you ask a kid why you do something, what's the first thing they say?
I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah. They just don't know. And what they were saying was a kid's brain is not fully developed.
That's right.
At 15, 16 years old. They're not fully developed. Even though they know right from wrong. And sometimes maybe it could be pure pressure. But then I thought about it. What if your kid at 15 years old did something like that? Right? He gets 30 years. He's in jail for 30 years.
Right.
He's most likely a different person.
Yeah.
Than what he was at 16.
Well, let me get this straight. So the idea of jail is to reform you, right?
That's the reason.
Okay, keep going.
And when, I guess, depending on the states, if a person is convicted of murder, they get 25 to life. So you are eligible to get out in 25 years. There are people who have murdered and gotten out in 25 years.
Right.
So these particular stories, these people have been in jail for 25, 28 years.
Right.
Remorseful. And I did something when I was 15. I think everyone has done something stupid at 15. Maybe not to that degree.
But that's not stupid though. That's evil. Right.
Yeah. It's evil. Right. Yeah. Well, whatever the circumstances, people are high or drinking, whatever the case might be. Right. So I thought about it from that standpoint. And if you put yourself in the shoes of a parent, if your kid does something like that,
Right.
Wouldn't you want them to be out after 30 years? They've done the crime.
Right.
They've done time. I mean, 30 years is kind of a lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
Could you see that side of the argument of them getting out?
Yes. See, let me answer it this way, because I thought about this, right? So, yes, the idea of jail is to reform someone. So someone going into jail at 15 years old, they said they need help, right? They need to be reformed. Mm-hmm. They have been failed somewhere down through the course of their 15 years of living. They have been failed somewhere. For them to think that that's okay to do that, mm-hmm. There's something that did not click, right? Something that they didn't get. So that being said, so I think if you try to talk to a child, now an adult, 30 years later,
yeah,
and they have shown progress of a different person, like you said, they have matured, they have learned, they're remorseful, mm-hmm. They're productive in society.
But not productive, they're still in jail.
I'm sorry, in the jail. Productive
right.
in jail. They're doing mm-hmm. things in jail that makes you think that they should be productive in life.
To get out. Right.
Society, right. What I think you're missing is when that person went to jail, that young man went to jail, young female, whatever. The parents also should be in jail also.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I'm not a believer of that, because kids do stupid things. You can have parents who do all the right thing.
Right.
And your kids still do something crazy.
Not that crazy.
Yes, it's okay. Situations where they are, where parents are at work and their kids go and do something stupid. You can't blame the parent for everything. I'm not a believer in that.
Yeah, you say like driving drunk. Like say driving drunk. A kid goes out with his friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not the parent. Yeah, I don't want you to say that. Does that make you a bad parent because a kid makes a horrible mistake? Mm. You know, there's different circumstances in life for everything. Right. You can't jail a parent for something that the kid do something crazy. But what I'm saying is, should the kid get out?
The kid should have an opportunity to get out. I do agree with that. Because
but put yourself back in if it was a family member.
No, I think well, I mean, I don't want to get too religious here, but no, we're supposed to forgive. No, it's a sin not to forgive.
Right? I don't know about that. You better check the scriptures for that. I don't know if it's a sin not to forgive. Yeah. But I guess it's taught that you're supposed to forgive.
It's not a sin. You're supposed to forgive, right?
Right.
So therefore, but I need to see real change in that person, and I need to see it for my own self before he get out. So that being said, I would forgive someone who did something evil to my family if I truly in my heart believe that this person has now changed.
Oh, well, okay. I'm glad you said that because I'm making some changes in my will. Because you telling me someone come get me, and now you say, hey, you know what?
No,
we're good.
No,
you didn't mean it.
No,
I know you're sorry now.
No,
you'll be mad for life.
This person was failed somewhere early, and hopefully jail reformed that person. Mm-hmm. But that's why I do believe, this is Big G talking, that the parents need to be held accountable, because it's your job to raise these children to adulthood.
Okay, but again, mm-hmm. You're putting yourself on one side of the coin. Mm-hmm. What if I would deem you as a great father. Yeah. Okay. Knock on wood, your kids, our nephew, our niece, they're great kids.
Right.
If they happen to do something, get caught up in the mix of something crazy.
Right.
Am I gonna say, hey man, that's on you?
No, I mean, I think it has to be it has to be something. Okay, let me see. It has to be something where it's not normal for what he did. Meaning,
okay.
I mean,
if you someone with a shotgun is not normal,
and for no reason. That's not normal. Now, if he's protecting himself, or if he has some kind of
he's not gonna get murder one.
No,
he's protecting himself. He's
let me take that back. Let's say he had a fight with someone, right? And then he lost the fight.
Yeah,
but he was being bullied, constantly being bullied. Mm-hmm. He came back and shot this man, killed him. Now
he might not get he might get life for that.
He's still wrong for that. He's still wrong. Mm-hmm. But I kind of I understand where now I don't think I should go to jail for that.
Right. That's what I'm saying. You can't put everything on the parent.
Yeah, no. But but to answer your question, I do think that children can be reformed. Mm-hmm. Should have the opportunity to be put back into society, as long as they show that they have learned and matured, and that can be productive in society going forward.
Yeah, I mean, Chris Paul's grandfather was killed by young men, and he forgave them. He said they should get an opportunity to get out.
Yeah,
You know, so it's a tough situation. I see both sides of the coin. Right. I don't think there's a clear cut. Yeah, they should get out, or I can understand that, but I also understand someone being mad for life. You took away someone's loved one, cut them short. Some of these people in these stories were young as well. You know, they've killed 19-year-old, 18-year-olds who never got a chance to really grow up. Right, so I can understand that as well too. So, but it's it's an interesting debate. But if you watch the show, you hear those stories, it has you sitting there like, oh man, it's like a roller coaster of emotion. You watch it like, man, that person, they should never let that person out. When you hear the story, and then you see them as an adult 30 years later, and then you're sitting there like, I can't believe that's the same person.
Right.
You know, maybe they should get out. So it's actually a pretty interesting show. But
I mean, think about it. How many times have you seen ex-cons, who now get out and they talk about their previous lifestyle?
Yeah.
Look how successful they are today.
That's true. Yeah.
50 Cent. A lot of people. A lot of people have been
went to jail like that.
Now
there's difference between jail and prison.
Yeah, that's true too. That's true. Right. I'm talking someone who went to jail, like really went to
locked up, prison, 20
prison,
years. Right. Yeah. Like I said, they do productive things. And I said, I'm all for get our second chances. But like I said, I can understand both sides of the coin in that regard. So yeah,
I think I'm not advocating 5 years later, not even 10 years later.
Yeah.
But we talking about 30 years later. That's a long time.
It's a long time. Especially as a 15. Imagine being in there as 15.
Right.
That's a long time.
Yeah, right. You could go either way. You could become more evil, or you could come closer, to normal and actually beyond where you want to be extra productive. Like most people in society are productive. But there's some people out there who want to be do extra things and go above and beyond. And I can see people doing that also.
But here's the other thing as well too. And I think what's one of the arguments is, let's say you're going in at 15, you getting out at 30 years, you're only 45.
Right. Yeah.
You can still lead have a good life.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's that person who's been gone, they're gone for good.
Yeah.
So you're not okay. You miss your childhood, you miss your 20s. Time is time. Yeah. But they still haven't. It's not like they're getting out at 70.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So like I said, I can see both sides of the coin there.
That's a good show. I need to check that out.
Yeah, definitely check it out. If any of you guys have seen it, definitely share your thoughts. I'm curious if how would you feel in that situation?
Right.
But like I said, you heard that about the death penalty as well too. That's why I've never been, especially even now with technology and DNA and all that stuff. Right. I've never really been a big fan of the death penalty, because you've seen how they're releasing people 30 years later,
right?
Finding new evidence and DNA and stuff. Now, if you kill a person, that's it. You can't bring them back,
right?
At least with the life, you have an opportunity to get them out. But interesting concept.
No, it's definitely man, it's a tough one. That's a tough one. But I see both sides. But me personally, I think I would support reform and a second chance.
Yeah. I'm in the middle. I see both sides. Yeah, but hit us up. Let us know your comments. And just curious to hear what you guys' thoughts are. So that is about all I have for this week.
Oh, yeah.
Interesting topic. Any final words before we wrap this up?
No, nothing really. Just want to once again always shout out to the fans, listeners who really this is why we do this. So it makes it fun, makes it enjoyable. And hey man, you're struggling in fantasy football, but it's okay though. Keep your head up.
Keep your head up. All you fantasy players out there, it's only week 2, folks.
It's only week 2, right? Yeah.
Plenty of time. Yeah. My things again, thank you for supporting the show. I said we are back. I said no, we had a little traveling, we had to take care of a little business there. So we are back. So definitely make sure that you subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. And again, shout out to my folks in Allentown, PA. Put the mask on, get them teeth fixed. So that's the word for the week. Get the mask on,
right?
Get them teeth fixed.
Okay.
And we can leave it at that.
All right. I'll let them know. Respectfully.
All right. Episode 167 is in the books, folks. See you guys again next week.
Peace out.
Take care.